Welcome back to more Let's Play Silent Hill. Last time, we got into the horror, meeting our protagonist, Harry Mason, learning our goal of finding our daughter, and getting a whole bunch of items to help us fight off the monsters in the town of Silent Hill. We've gotten several goodies, including a note that mentions the school, which I think we're finding the keys to actually get there right now. And, if we remember, we found a map which gave us several markings. We already got the one down there at the end of Finney Street, and we got the one of the alleyway, too. So we just need to get to the bottom of Elroy Street there, I guess kind of the midsection on the map, and find the key lurking there. Unfortunately, all the dogs here are still around. So let's be a little quick, shall we? No, otherwise, I don't feel like I'm going the right way. Kinda. Finney Street will ultimately connect, so that should be fine. So we'll hang a right, and then pretty much keep going until we see the second main street, and then hang another right. Now, coming up, I have a very fun story about this specific key. I'm kind of happy that we found it last, because man oh man, in my first time ever playing Silent Hill, I could not for the life of me figure out where this key was. I looked and looked and looked. The other two, I found lickety split. I mean, I didn't even have to search for them, as was evidenced by last episode. I kind of just stumbled onto them, and that felt pretty good. So this one, this last key down here, man, did it stump me. Because frankly, while running down this street, it seems pretty normal, like any other street. At the end of the one where we found, I think, the lion key, there was a cop car that had the key in its trunk. That was very obvious. The one that was in the middle of the other street was also fairly obvious. There was an open gate. But here, there's just the end of the road and a monster. I never thought to look over here in this corner, because you can cross this. I had to look this one up because I had no idea that the camera angle would change and you could go across this. Plus, what also didn't help is there's the monster right there chasing you. So it's not exactly like you have a moment to really stop and look around. It's one of those things that if you know, you know, and if you don't, well, better hope you stumble into it. It's one of the few, let's say, design flaws of this game that, like I had mentioned last time, it really wants you to explore, but it never really gives you the time to explore. As you can see, for doing so, there are plenty of goodies for you. For handgun ammo, healing items, you name it, they can be yours, so long as you can brave the streets and fight the monsters. Or, as I've done, evade them all. There's admittedly really no good reason to fight any of the street monsters, unless you're actually backed into a corner and just have to get out. You're better off saving your ammo for later areas. Specifically, coming up, the school. That school is filled with some really tough things, and let me tell you, you're gonna want as many bullets as you can have. Dog, alright, let's try fighting you. Oh, okay, well, that didn't go too well. So here's what I'm really not doing a great job of this, am I? Oh, goodness. Alright, back to running, uh-oh. Well, this is a precarious situation. There's a very good chance I'm taking that hit and not going to enjoy it. Oh, we're good. Alright, took one. It's fine. One health drink for a med kit. Probably worth it. So yeah, as you can see, fighting the enemies, not a great idea. Even when you have the drop on them, they're still tough with the steel pipe. I would like to try to find one dog so I can try to single them out and show you how to fight them, but it's rough. Alright, this looks like an ideal opportunity. So target the dog, back up, and then see when he goes by you. That's when you should try to swing. And then generally do a light swing, like that, and you can catch him. It's not easy. There you go. See? They're not that hard, but they're also not that easy either. So be careful. And sometimes you'll be rewarded with a nice healing item. How nice. Though it's rare. Don't bank on it. So while yes, you could go around Silent Hill batting for all the dogs and the weird pterodactyl creatures, again, I seriously wouldn't recommend it. At this point, though, we have the final key and have pretty much explored everything we can. So, let's head on back. I think we're actually doing pretty darn good on supplies. 4 health drinks, 2 medkits, 128 ammo, which is really good. Technically 140 if you count what's already in the magazine. So, I'm feeling pretty good. Ideally, our health would be full, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. This is gonna suck. Avoid the dogs. Up the stairs. And through the home. Yeah, trust me, Harry. I feel like I need to catch my breath after that, too. Frankly, with all the exploring we've done, although Harry said nothing useful, I'm gonna save my game again. Because, I do not want to explore all that again. Otherwise, use our Key of Scarecrow, and voila! All 3 keys. Very nice. And so, welcome to the first flashlight segment of the game. For some reason, it seems like time moves a little quicker here in Silent Hill, and it becoming nighttime and getting dark is going to be a rather constant thing, so get used to it. It's really no different than if you're running around normally, it's just your vision is a little more limited, and you're going to have to rely on that sound a bit more. But, at the very least, we do get some ambience. Even if it is really horrifying and creepy. So at this point... oh gosh, darn it. Well, I'd love to explore and stick around, but frankly, our new friend there isn't really gonna let us. So I figure, let's go north and explore all up here and then make our way down to the elementary via the main road. I think that makes sense. Also, with your limited visibility, this is where I would really recommend just getting used to holding that L2 button, because having the extra camera movement being much more immediate than if you were to just turn Harry all slow like that is really helpful. So for anyone with motion sickness, I'm so sorry that the camera's going to be really jerky coming up, but it's kind of just how it is. I mean, hey, it's survival horror, not exactly survival walk in the park. Got some handgun bullets. And another health drink. Perfect. Those are exactly the things I hoped to gain by exploring. Now let's make sure we're going the right way. Okay, good. Good. As you can see, a lot of items are kind of tucked away in nooks and crannies. So making sure you're checking all these weird little corners and stuff is really beneficial. Though, as you can see, sometimes the camera doesn't like to cooperate with ya. so it can be tough. Measuring when you're good to explore versus, just booking it and getting to the main objective can be a big thing with this game. It's not always easy to judge, and sometimes these enemies are pests beyond belief. 'Cause it's great if you're finding all these extra healing items and bullets, but if you end up using them all on the way to the next objective, it might be better served just letting them be there until you can come back later a little more well prepared with ideally less aggro on you. So let me tell you, these enemies are no friends. What is this? Nothing we want, but a good chance to juke out some of the enemies. Alright, almost to the elementary. Let's just keep on going, keep on going. We're almost there. We are almost there. Seems like the elementary. Which, man, talk about a very proper entrance to an elementary school. I wish my place was as nice as this. But we made it. Holy moly. What's this? Anything we can read? No? Alright, well, worth a shot. Ooh. We do have something here. Ah, the map of the school. This will be very useful. Usually, whenever you enter a new area, they generally try to give you the map pretty darn quick. Sometimes it takes a little more time than we'd like. Ugh, what a creepy area. More. Ronaldo Gordon. This must be the list of teachers. Alright. Let's take a look here. Anything else we can read? Oh. It's written in blood. 10 o'clock. Alchemy Laboratory. Gold in an old man's palm. The future hidden in his fist. Exchange for sage's water. Huh. And this? It's written in blood. 12 o'clock. A place with songs and sound. A silver guidepost is untapped in lost tongues, awakening at the ordained order. Right. And this? It's written in blood. Go figure. 5 o'clock. Darkness that brings the choking heat. Flames render the silence, awakening the hungry beast. Open time's door to beckon prey. Well, that's a little intense. Though, this is a great example of what difficulty does in this game. It's not just how hard enemies are, or how hard they hit. It's also the puzzles and their hints. Most of them are usually fairly straightforward, and most of the other hints that we'll be getting won't be. Also, what is this? A picture of a door. I don't know who drew it, but it is certainly in bad taste. Yeah, no kidding. This is an elementary school with two body bags hung next to a door? Ooh, I think that would horrify children, wouldn't you? Though then again, from what we've seen, Silent Hill is far from a normal town. So, I can't say I'm too surprised. Now, otherwise, here is a room that we'll be getting very familiar with. The nurse's office. There are plenty of healing supplies here. Be sure to grab them. They are finite, though, so keep it in mind. Now, luckily, we do have a chance to save our game. And being the horror protagonist that we are, let's make sure to. Now, otherwise, how are we doing on supplies? 8 health drinks, 3 medkits. And what is that, 170 bullets? We're doing darn good. I think I'm still going to hold off on drinking that health drink. Just because I want to be as stingy as I can. because for all my prudence now, it'll pay off a lot later. So otherwise, we have the puzzle denoted at reception. We went into the office there. The infirmary we checked out. So I guess now it's just going through each classroom and seeing what we can find. And of course, I tell ya, nothing can ever be easy when it comes to school. Oh, baby. So remember those little tykes that stabbed us? We can now fight them. And let me tell ya, boy, is it not fun. These two I would recommend just leaving alone. They're slow, you have plenty of room to dodge them, and they hurt a lot if they manage to hit you. So be careful. Whenever there's more than one of them, I would absolutely recommend using your gun. That is the situation in which I would recommend using your firearms in general. If you can't beat a single enemy with melee, getting rid of one with firearm can really even the odds. Again, these two are easy enough to dodge, but later on, that might not be the case. In a narrow hallway like in what's coming up, your gun is going to be your best friend. And as you can see, they like to just jump you right away. Oh, get off of me. See what happens when I don't take my own advice? Nothing good. So yeah, these children are not playing games. And frankly, neither should you. I find that hallway is probably one of the hardest ones, because if you don't have your gun immediately out, you're probably going to get a game over like I did. So, let us equip the handgun and re-enter the hallway. I would recommend trying to dodge immediately forward and left, and then trying to reposition from there and shooting, but you might just get unlucky. It happens. Now, one thing that Silent Hill does that it doesn't really tell you, and it might not really feel like it. Holy moly. Try to run past them, but really no cigar. Pick 'em. Good. And knife to the shin. It's not a good way to go. But as you can see, even trying to deal with the enemies with a gun is still fairly dangerous. But as I was trying to say, these little brats do a lot of damage. You gotta respect them a fair amount. The pipe can push them back a little, but it's not great. So honestly, let's try to practice a little on these two guys, right? They're fairly easy to deal with. I like to use the quick strikes because it kind of stuns them. But if you get caught, well, it's no good. As you can see, you can't really hit them while they're on the floor, which makes them difficult. That big strike, while it does a lot of damage, leaves you vulnerable. So as you can see, the elementary is tough. This is where running away from enemies really does come into practice. Frankly, the steel pipe, while it is a better weapon than the knife, it's not as good as the handgun. And frankly, you don't have a great way of just stopping enemies. Later on, there will be a better method of just outright obliterating enemies. Maybe a larger firearm, perhaps? But you get the idea. It's not pretty when you start the game. So do your best to try to dodge enemies. What? What are you? Oh, little man. You fell. Oh, little man. He's kind of still there. I guess he's gone. So yeah, be careful of those children. While the handgun is effective, it's not gonna outright kill them. The other interesting thing too with enemies is if you just spam bullets, there's a very good chance it won't hit them. So let's actually use a health drink, get our gun out, and try to adjust. Oh, gosh darn it, come on. Oh. Oh, please. Alright, this is probably the best we're gonna get. Now, luckily, Harry kind of auto-aims, so he'll do a lot of your heavy lifting. You just gotta be a little careful, because sometimes he, doesn't aim the best. Harry, brother, what are you doing? Well, this is no good. Okay. Oh. I'm glad we healed. Now, the other unfortunate situation is that enemies don't stay down, nor will they. There's a very, very high chance these guys are going to come back. And frankly, we took so much damage and used so much ammo, it might just be worth actually dying so we can get some of that back. Still, though, with that in mind, letting ourselves die, it's a good idea to explore the area and see where you can and can't go. So now we know. We can go in this door immediately as we enter. We then can't go anywhere to the right nor the left, except for this. Now, otherwise, with that knowledge in hand, here's a little man. Now, frankly, let's try to take one out with the pipe before we die. Get a little bit of practice, shall we? As you see, if you whiff the pipe, you can try to hit them, but they can still grab you out of it. Now, if they fall to the ground, you can get some really good strikes in. As you can see, they are resilient little things. They take a fair beating. Also, this is very small. So yeah, for a first area where you actually kind of need to fight, it's really difficult. And there are a ton of enemies. So as you can see, do your best to try to space them, but you're not always going to win. This is where, too, trying to get those fast strikes in really can make the difference. But if they happen to grab you, well, it's probably game over. But still, the more you know. And again, ideally, just dodge them. But it's tough. With tank controls, it doesn't lend itself very nicely to actually trying to dodge them. So in that scenario, realistically, single out one, beat it with the pipe, and if there's more than one, whip out the handgun. It's a tried and true mantra that will see you through most of the game. Dodge around him, try to get in the door, grab our ammo. And at this point, honestly, I'm going to try to just dodge immediately now to our right to then go through the door. Worked phenomenally. Let's go try to single out this enemy. Give him a bunch of bashes. And as you can see, yeah, look at that. Look how many he took. That was a lot. But we got him. Lock is jammed. And as you can see, although we just died again, we're already right back where we were with much more health and all of our bullets. This is where ideally we only lure one. Bring him back. Then try to cave his head in with a pipe. Which is admittedly very messed up and barbaric. So, like, you know, forgive me if you don't like seeing this. Get off me. Okay. Alright, we're in the red. Pop a health drink, get the gun out. Oh, hi, buddy. Wow, you took a lot of shots. Give you a nice little kick. be done with it. So yeah, one big technique that I also want to bring up is honestly moving your finger off of the D-pad to move, to hit start, and then coming out of a menu, holding R2 and back, and getting ready to shoot. That is going to save you a lot of headache. Because although the game doesn't display the screen immediately, as you can see, you can already move before it shows you things. That's a little bit of a trick. You're going to need to understand that the game is already moving the minute you press on pause. It can lead to some frustration if you're not already prepared for that. So, keep it in mind. Whew. Unlock that door. Very good. And I guess, as much as I hate it, let's go see if there's any things in the bathroom. Well, I don't hear any radio. Doesn't appear to be anything in here, so that's good. Let's take our leave. And as you can hear, these monsters respawned. That's one thing about the school that is really, really rough. And frankly, a lot of other areas too. The monsters you defeat aren't going to stay dead, even if you kill them several times. So take your time. Dodge what you can. And ideally, save as much ammo as you can. Good. Kick him while he's down. Which, frankly, really bad message to people. But it does work. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. But hey, you never know what you're going to find and where. Take it nice and slow. Let's take a look here. So we can't go into any of these teachers' rooms, right? Yeah, okay. So from here, there's only one option, and that's up and around, which will lead us right next to the lab equipment room, 2 other classrooms, and those bathrooms. So let's hope there's not a bunch of enemies there. Ooh, fingers crossed, okay. Which that's one thing too. If you need to take a breather, absolutely feel free to sit in the pause screen, which, by the way, you can press start and literally pause. It's kind of nice. I rarely ever use it, but it is good for those who, need a breather, or in some cases, my hands will hurt while playing the game because you have to hold so many weird buttons. So, the pause feature is actually greatly appreciated. Holy moly, kid. Get that guy on the football team. He could take a beating. Otherwise, keep on walking through the halls. I like to take areas like this, what I frankly look at as dungeons, nice and slow. Oh, golly. Hello there. Oh, there's 2 of them. That's bad. This is an instance, come on, where I would frankly recommend getting out and just resetting the room. Because let me tell you, that is a lot of damage we took for not a lot of gain. Let's assume that there's nothing in that bathroom. Let's check the other one. You know what? You have a good day. I'll just leave that be. Yeah. So, not great. Which, interestingly, that is the boys' bathroom. Ooh, and we can go in these classrooms. Okay. Any monsters? Does not look like it. Now, frankly, I don't know why there would be goodies in a classroom, like bullets, but I could see there being a health drink or something. Oh, this is not a good room. Where are they coming from? Alright. 2 of them. Let's just equip the handgun. Or, more accurately, looks like there's just a health drink. Let's just snag it and leave. Right? Makes sense to me. Goodbye, you rotten little children. And as far as I'm concerned, that is the left wing of the second floor explored. Let's see what's in here. Oh, hello. No, let's try to conserve ammo. Oh, Harry, but brother. Brother, what are you doing? Keep him down. This is no good. Nope. Oh, holy moly. Okay. In the yellow. Let's just beeline it for the left door. Okay. Okay. Oh, I really don't like the noises in here. What is this? Chemical. We will take that. Glucose. No reason to take it. Alright. Whoop. What is this? Nothing useful on this shelf. Okay. Nothing helpful. Bit of a shame. Anything on here? Doesn't look like it. Anything here? Nothing useful. One nice thing is that most items that you actually can grab and interact with are usually very distinct. Like this distilled water looks fairly distinct. But there's no reason to take it. Yeah, nothing helpful. Alright, so where are we? In the lab equipment room. Okay. So then next is the chemistry lab, which I think we'll be able to sneak into fairly easily. Turn left, book it to the door. Alright. Alright. And if I remember our objective fairly clearly, we needed to be in here first, I believe? We're doing pretty good on resources. Also, too, chemical. The label reads concentrated hydrochloric acid found in the lab equipment room. Oh, goody. That, will probably burn something. Which, ooh. Handgun ammo. We won't want to burn that. Now this, well... Statue of an old man's hand. The fist shut tight as if never to let go. If you remember that puzzle in the beginning, this is it. Perfect. There's a gold medallion. We will take it. I don't think there are any other goodies here, which is a shame because boy would we like them. Now, knowing what's in the hall, I'm honestly inclined to heal up. I think if I get grabbed, I will. So let's make a plan. We need to run to that library, I think. Library or the end of the hall. Because I didn't try the room at the bottom. So there's a very good chance we're going to get in very big trouble very quickly here. Oh, let's gun it. Oh, boy, that's a lot of children. Alright, kick off them, run past. Okay, good. Locked, not good. Okay, not locked. Whew. Hear that radio to our right. Use that. Let's just get the gun out. Take a look. That might just be one of them. Sounds like it's just one. Okay. Alright, grab the pipe. Let's assume it's one. If there's a second, we'll whip out the gun. Come here, buddy. make this quick. Oh, hi. You're back up. You're a trooper, aren't you? Fortunately, I still hear that radio static. Oh, hello. Man, you're just a popular little fella, ain't you? Just wandering around. Well, you have a good day, I guess. Aha! Oh, I whiffed that. Oh, I whiffed that. Oh, I whiffed that. Hello, little man. There we go. Okay. Fortunately, the camera is doing me no favors here. I'm going to back up a little. There we go. Okay. Feel a lot better about that. Goodbye, little man. Also, again, what are you doing, little guy? You falling? You okay? Alright, you have a good one. Don't know what you are, but frankly, you're not mean to me, so I don't mind you. Alright, can we go into the library from here? That would be good. Uh-oh. Well, there's a med kit. I like that. But I hear evil. Oh, I don't like this. Trafe? Oh, it's just little man. Oh, hi, little man. Oh, wow, there's a lot of you. You guys good? You just chilling? Alright. Cool. I don't know what they're doing, but like they're having a good time. I don't think they hurt you, but maybe they do. I mean, I don't have a reason to swing at them, so like whatever. Oh golly. Is it little man or is it actual demon? Actual demon, alright. Hi. Oh, you're taking your sweet time, ain't you? I don't like that. Oh! Gosh darn it, I should have known. Alright, hit him while he's down. It's really messed up to say it like that, but like... Frankly, just, you know... All's fair in love and war. Well, frankly, I don't think there's any love in doing any of this. Alright, not ideal, but... Sure. Anything in here? Books? I mean, I guess, frankly, no need to read. Okay. What about these books? No special books here. Okay. What about over here? No need to read. No useful books. Okay. What about this thing? No? Just can't do anything with it? It's a little weird. Looks like something you can interact with, but I guess not. Can we unlock this? Yes, we can. Okay, very nice. Also, what is this? Something came to... A woman came down from planet Vulcan something, I think. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's just the little guys, right? That's fine. You guys can have fun. Alright, so we did all that. I guess the 2 classrooms, and then maybe downstairs. Which, to be honest, I think what I want to do is I want to go run down through this hall, try to get a save. Oh, oh come on, get off me. Because frankly, I would like to save the game because we've done a lot, and I don't want to lose that progress. I don't like what I hear. Alright, so forward and right. Oh, hello. Not ideal. Not ideal. Alright, unlock that. And let's head to the infirmary. And take a breather. A much, much needed one. And, yeah, some health drink while we're at it. We'll just use one. Call it good. I think next time we play Silent Hill, we'll explore the rest of the school, and ideally, not have to deal with all those children as much. Though something tells me there's going to be something much worse. As always, I'm Brad. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.